Let's see how to use Phygital Plus to create print-on-demand designs, mockups, and videos for showcasing products in one workflow using different AI models. This website is a combination of different tools, so you won't need a subscription for each one, and for each project, you can choose to use specific tools that are better for your needs. It works with credits. You get a certain amount of credits based on your plan, and you can know before you generate how many credits will be used for a specific generation. On the left side, you have a list of different AI tools you can use, and on the other side, there are more tools to modify the generated images or videos. The AI tools on the left are organized by the kind of media you get from them. Images first, then video, and more. In the middle, you have the canvas where you connect the different tools. This saves time because you don't need to download each media after it is generated to use it in the next tool. Before you start any project, it's best to plan what you want the results to be so you won't waste credits on experiments. For this example, I asked ChatGPT to make me a workflow for how to use the nodes efficiently. But because I'm making this tutorial and not going to use the actual results, I also asked it what I should create. It suggested creating a design of a cat inside a mug, and then adding that to a mug for a mock-up of the design. Here I'm just using the AI to create everything. Because I know what I should use, I first add to the canvas all the nodes I need from the side. Now I'm starting with the first one to create the image. For this example, I use Seedream, and there aren't many settings to create the design, so I add the prompt where it should be. You can also change the settings if you need a different aspect ratio or want to use a different AI model. After pasting the prompt, I can also use the expand prompt option I have here. You can see how many credits you are going to use for a specific tool next to its name. You can also see that when you add the node to the canvas, the number can be different from the one on the side, depending on the settings. The credit number on the side is just the starting point for how many credits the tool uses. The last step is to click Generate. I don't know why it's at the top of the box, but anyway, it takes some time to generate. It's not too long. Then I got this image. I forgot to ask Seedream to have a transparent background, so I used the Remove Background tool. It's on the left. Then connect the orange dots. Those are the ones that connect one node to another and help you create the workflow. If you want to generate a few images at once, you can, but if you want to generate each image from the previous one, you need to wait for each one to finish generating before moving to the next. It removed the background. Now it's time to create the mock-up for the mug. For this, I use the Runway image generator, but you can continue using any of the other tools as well. I paste the prompt from ChatGPT into the node, then I connect the design with the removed background to the first image in the list. You can combine 3 images in one, but if you do, you need to connect each image to a different line. In the settings, you can add tags to each image you reference if you want to use them in the prompt, so the tool knows what to do with the images. While I was recording, I found another way to do that. If you have an image of the product you want to combine, you can do something like this. Add the image to the canvas by dragging it from your computer to the canvas, then add Runway again. This time, connect the cut to the second dot and the mug to the third image. I wasn't sure which image should be connected where, so I asked in the chat they have on the website what I should connect to what. You can see that I got a very detailed answer. Then I added the prompt, but I asked ChatGPT to write it in a way that would be clear which image should go on the other, and it also added an option for adding a background that I didn't think of. Anyway, after that, you can also add tags to the images. That way, it's very clear which image should go on what. I just gave the images the tags cut and mug, and then in the prompt, I added those tags by writing the strudel key and then the tag itself. Then I clicked Generate. After it generated the image of the mug with the design, it's time to create the video. Based on the workflow ChatGPT gave me, I added Veo as the next tool and connected the mock-up image to the video creation. For this, I need 2 prompts, the main instructions and the negative prompt. I asked ChatGPT to write both for me. Because the video tool is the most expensive one, I'm going to generate it only once. There's an option to add sound to the video, but it uses many more credits, so I'll skip that. You can see that the mug got 2 handles instead of 1, which makes it not usable, so make sure to add something like that in the negative prompt. I won't try to change the prompt now, but you got the idea. If you want to add the voiceover directly into the video, is by creating the sound separately, then downloading it to your computer, both the sound and the video you generated, and then combining them in video editing software. Now that you have all the images and the video, you need to download them to your computer. Here's how to do it. When you hover over an image, you'll see a button labeled Save. Just click it, and it will download the image to your computer. If you click the three dots next to an image, you'll see more options. Next to each option, you can see the amount of credits you are going to use for that feature. This website has a limited time lifetime deal on AppSumo. It's worth checking out if you use different AI tools and want to save money and time by doing everything without downloading each image for every step. The link is in the description. If you missed it, you can get the monthly subscription on their website. Watch this video next to see what else you can do with the Phygital Plus website. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.